In this video, I want to talk about water and where our runoff goes to, specifically with regards to the Clean Water Act. What the Clean Water Act says is that any runoff other than rainwater cannot go into the MS3, which is the drains that dump into waterways or to the ocean, or even ponds, creeks, anything like that. So we have to stop or divert our runoff from going into those drains. And sometimes in neighborhoods, you'll see a little plaque that says, you know, this goes into the waterway, don't dump stuff down there. Also, we have to be aware of docks or decks or pond that are over waterways or ponds or streams or creeks. All that has to do with the Clean Water Act, and you can't dump water. You can't put anything but rainwater into those bodies of water. Specifically doing docks, you can't use chemicals to go over docks. Technically, blowing anything, even bird poop, into the water is a violation of Clean Water Act. But I digress. It's not a big deal. But the big deal is chemicals. Can't put chemicals over water. Also, letting even overspray go into fish ponds, and specifically koi ponds, is very, very bad. We can't let any soap, the soap is bad for it, the bleach is bad for it. We can't let any overspray go into ponds or go into koi ponds. To the point where if it's too close to a pond or there's a koi pond that's close by, we may not do the job. A couple of drops of soap or a couple of drops of bleach that can get into a koi pond can kill all the fish. It can kill really susceptible plants. The fish are super expensive. The plants are typically expensive too. We don't want to deal with that. We don't want to have a problem. So we may beg off of that job. If you see that and the price has been, the job has been scheduled and we find out that they do have a koi pond, we need to address it. And you either super cover it where we know 100% it's going to be protected, or we're not going to do that job, or we may not do that part of the house, but it is a very, very important thing that you need to address if you see it. If you have any questions, always ask your supervisor. Thanks.